Hey guys, welcome back to the Kop TV, the voice of football's most famous stand. Massive match preview. Myself, AGT, and as you can see, the beautiful Abbi Summers is here to discuss Liverpool Tottenham at Anfield, 4:30 kickoff. Smash that like button, comment with your score predictions, and then, of course, make sure you subscribe. Abbi, how are you?
I've had better weeks.
Yeah,
now.
you
really
okay,
have.
Abbi? Starting early.
I've had better weeks.
Yeah.
Really, coming off the back of a great night at the bridge.
Yeah, and you were there. It was great to see. We're going to
there,
get into that. But first, very important message for you. This video is powered by HelloFresh, Abbi. I know you're very much into your cooking at the minute.
I am.
HelloFresh blessed me. I had some steak. I had some beef.
Nice.
I had some salmon.
Just cooking it up in the
cooking
kitchen.
it up. You know what Tegan's like. She's not impressed with my cooking, but when it's HelloFresh, she doesn't mind it.
Yeah,
so
I love that.
Here's a little bit more information of why you should jump on the HelloFresh train too. Right, tonight it's another HelloFresh night, and this time we've got some sesame beef noodles. Definitely a lot tastier than beef going on between these two right now. But with HelloFresh, say hello to convenience, variety, and deliciousness in one box, people. Yes, as you know, Gus always looking for any knockdowns. He stays ready. Experience the excitement of pre-portioned ingredients delivered right to your door. Now it's time to mix, cook, and enjoy. Look at him. He's buzzing. Making me hungry, this. HelloFresh makes your home cooking easy and affordable with easy step-by-step recipes. Listen, guys, we're going through a cost of living crisis right now, but don't worry. HelloFresh, their meals start at just $3.15 per serving, right? The sauce is on. Speaking of sauce, grab that QR code on the screen now to get a Koptastic 60% off your first order. As you can see, the sesame seeds are on. We also get 20% off your next 2 months if you use this link in the description, and free dessert for life, valid in Ireland too. Discounts may vary. There you go, Abbi. As you can see, little Gus was waiting for any knockdowns.
My favourite little man.
Yeah, you can genuinely take him if you want.
I would love to take him.
For a week?
Please.
Whilst we go on holiday?
Yes.
Perfect.
Absolutely.
Right, that's on camera.
And he's a good boy. You can come in here with me as well.
Yeah, if you want. It's not my responsibility.
Actually,
but
the remote.
Yeah, hide the remotes.
Remotes.
Yeah.
What else does he chew?
Anything. Literally.
Right.
Skirting boards.
Yeah, let me circle back, actually, because I've just realised that's what he does.
So that's a no. Yeah. But yeah, Gus loves a bit of the old knock me downs from HelloFresh. And if you want to get involved with HelloFresh, well, good luck. Because we've only got a 60% discount code for you, Abbi.
Actually.
Sign up.
I might sign
Genuinely, sign up and do it. Just like people are at home. Beautifully fresh, obviously. Quick, easy. If you're a fool in the kitchen like myself, this is foolproof, people. So get involved. You cannot go wrong. Right, let's jump into this game. The title of this video, Abbi, Revenge is Needed. Jurgen Klopp just had his press conference today. He has been speaking about how hard, I guess, that defeat was back in September. Both of our seasons have pretty much fallen off a cliff. You lost last night to Chelsea. I mean, I want to say that there's still a title on the line to play for us, but there isn't. For you,
mathematically, you're still in it.
Yes, but if we don't win on Sunday, then we are mathematically out.
If you don't win on Sunday, you got big problems.
I do believe that as well. But Spurs do come to Anfield. They give us a good game normally.
Yeah,
it's always goals. I'm looking forward to this one, man.
Usually, I would agree with you, but we're not scoring. We're not even creating. So I went into that game against Chelsea thinking, now there's definitely going to be goals. I know we'll concede because we physically can't defend. Physically can't defend set pieces or corners or anything. So I thought, we'll concede, but we'll score some. But again, for like the third game in a row, we're just really limp and weak up front. You know, we're not creating anything. There's no one there that's dragging kind of Spurs by the neck and making sure they're pushing up and getting the goals. Like we just look terrible. Really do.
I think it's a worrying sign. I think there's two worries here. I'm worried because we're creating chances and we're not scoring them. You're worried because you're just not creating them, and that's a big problem.
Yeah, I think you'll probably get some fruition this weekend. If you're creating them, at some point you will score them. And on a defence like Tottenham's, where they're just so leaky, like if you don't score, you've got big problems. But for us coming to Anfield, it's always a good game. You know, I know what happened in September. It's not really on Spurs. It was more on the referee. But I get that. Why Jurgen Klopp would want revenge. Obviously, the last couple of weeks for you, massively fallen off.
Yeah.
No one expected to see that happen. I actually kind of at one point had you as favourites for the league.
You were wanting us to win. Abbi.
I've got no issue with Liverpool. Like, you know, you or City, I didn't care. Just, you know, we all have one goal, just not to let Arsenal do it.
Don't worry about it.
I wondered if that was yours.
It's Tegan.
But yeah, I've been surprised by your drop off. Obviously, the little handbags at dawn between Klopp and Salah last weekend that raised some eyebrows. Not something you've ever seen really, like between Klopp and any of his players. It's such a together group. So yeah, I mean, the question is really to you, like what is going on with you lot?
Well, Klopp has spoken about that this morning. He says it's completely resolved, no problem between us. If we didn't know each other that long, I'm not sure how we deal with it, but we respect each other, so it's no problem. We're absolutely fine with it, so let's move on. So I think that's what we'll do. On the Klopp words on the Tottenham game, he said, I cannot forget the Tottenham game. It was obviously not their fault that night, so he's not blaming you. But I would like to win that game for 500 reasons, and then we lost there, and the way we lost is one of them. Horrendous it was, wasn't it? Absolutely horrendous for Liverpool. But going into this one, to answer your question, I almost think because Klopp's only got 3 games left, I feel like just do something. I know we won't win the league now, but just go and win the 3 games.
So it's penultimate last home game, isn't it?
Yeah. Penultimate home game. I'm going to be at the Wolves game. So obviously the fans will be bang up for this Sunday 4:30. Tottenham fans coming up. Score prediction? Are you? I mean, where are you going to go with this one? Because we had Nicky on last week. He said 4-0 to Liverpool first 20 minutes. I said, you're a madman. We ended up drawing that one. So what do you think? I mean, could be anything. I mean, for both teams, I think.
Spurs have only won 2 in 7. We've actually got quite a similar record
Very
at the minute.
Yeah.
Only won 2 in the last 7. Our last 4 conceded 9. Scored 1 from open play. The other one was a pen.
Wow. It's not great.
And the goal we scored was the mistake from Raya.
Yeah. You are not creating stuff.
Honestly, I said it before the Chelsea game. We need to win. We need to stop the rot first and foremost. I don't see how we're going to do that when my manager doesn't want to accept any accountability on certain things.
Okay, well, that's a bit of a dig.
I've got to. I'm not saying.
Is he under pressure? Is Ange under pressure?
It's building.
Really?
It's building. Last night was probably the first.
So he got angry last night.
Me.
No, well, you obviously, but him,
angry.
he was like, pass it forward, mate.
Yeah, he did. And then the press conference, or whatever, post-match, he came out and he said, what do you want me to say? We weren't good. And he said that's on me. So, okay, if you're taking accountability on that, then I also need some accountability to be taken I need it to be taken on the fact that we're doing nothing on set pieces. Look, the last couple of games, you know exactly where you can hurt Tottenham. Chelsea have done it, Newcastle have done it, and Arsenal have done it.
Whip it in the box.
Whip it in the box, get set pieces. Vicario doesn't command the area very well. In terms of shot stopping, he's decent, but doesn't command the area, doesn't command the box. He's not strong. We do this ridiculous zonal marking, which doesn't work. He refuses to change that. Set pieces we don't work on. He's openly said he doesn't see the importance of doing that. So any team that wants to beat Tottenham is very simple. We go really narrow. We don't utilise the wings or the flanks. We don't stretch the pitch. We don't put good crosses into the box. And we're not scoring goals. We're not creating either. So it's quite simple. If you wanna hurt Tottenham with the high line, ball over the top in behind, you'll be in or get a set piece.
Yeah, and Trent will be looking to do that. A little bit of team news. Don't think Virgil van Dijk's trained this week, so he won't be involved, which is a big loss for us. Looking at a team of Alisson, Trent, Konate, Kwanzaa, Robbo, Endo, McAllister. I would go Curtis Jones and drop Szoboszlai. And then Darwin Nunez through the middle because Jota's injured, even though Cody Gakpo could start, but then Salah comes back in to start and Luis Diaz. And then the bench, you're looking at Gakpo, Tsimikas. Bradley looks like he's back as well, which is good for us. Injuries for you? I mean, it was a bit of a battle last night. Was there any wounds after?
Not that I've seen so far. I mean, that will probably come out today's Friday. Yeah, probably later on today. Obviously there's no Destiny Udogie. He's out for the season, as is Timo Werner. Ben Davis. They'll probably stick with Royale.
With Royale.
I mean, I don't really know what to say, because the other option would be to go in a back three and bring in Dragusin and then push up Royale and Porro. So
basically a 5.
Yeah. But which might be the best option. I'm not joking. I think that might be the best option, because when I look at yesterday, I mean, I'm very worried about Mickey van der Ven and his hamstrings, because the job he's being asked to do, the recoveries, he's covering a whole back line. And at some point that's going to go again and going to cost us.
I really like him,
He's
I think
brilliant.
He's been your standout of the season.
He's been our best player this season, 100%.
He does run like his hamstring is about to snap, though.
Yeah, he's quite like...
What's
the word? Like static movementy,
but very quick.
Very, very quick. He's rapid.
Static, but rapid.
And look, I know what I'm saying about Tottenham's defence, but he is actually a really good defender. So I need to figure out that. That's another question.
It's like,
but
to call him your own Virgil is maybe a bit of a stretch, but sometimes Carragher said in the derby, he can't do it all. Virgil can't win every header every single time. So Van der Ven is carrying that back.
Van der Ven is great. But yeah, I don't think there's too many. I don't know what he's going to do with the midfield because I don't think he's sure on what he wants to do. He either goes with the Højbjerg-Bentancur partnership, but that's clearly not working. And then he goes back to Bissouma and Sarr, which hasn't been working at all. I mean, Bissouma's been terrible. He's like a hologram.
Hologram.
So then he has this weird thing, what he does with the wingers. Does he start Johnson? Does he start Kulu? And then Son, who's been incredibly poor. He'll always start because we've got no other option. So he dropped James Maddison the other night, which was fair. It was fair. And then brought him on who did absolutely nothing. So I sound very depressed, and I am because I've had a hell of a week.
The big games come thick and fast for you,
They all come in the space of a week for us.
London buses. Yeah, Abby's not happy. What's your score prediction then, Ab? Let's try and imagine, visualize the game, players walking out.
Look, if I'm basing it on what I've seen in the last few games, I still think Liverpool. If I'm being honest, it's a Liverpool win for me, but I will back my team
for a draw.
2-2. I don't know if we've got it in us to score
two
goals. I might just go 1-1.
Just 1-1. That wouldn't be any good for us. But at this point, I think obviously everything's gone really. Yeah, I mean, I'm looking forward to the game. It is always a good game. Jota, that is one of the best Premier League moments I've ever had coming out of the ground. We finished 5th last year.
You know the story about that with the Jota goal?
Go on.
So obviously we fought back, and I felt like I felt like it was going to be a draw. So we stuck a bet on. Gamble responsibly. We stuck a bet on at half time.
Be over 18 as well.
At half time to draw the game. So obviously Rishi's put it in the back of the net. He's taking his shot. We're going mad at home, and then literally, bear in mind there was 30 seconds.
Still trying to put his top on.
So we've gone. Let's cash out. Right. Gone on the app to cash out, and as I've gone like that, we've looked up because it says suspended, and Jota's put it in the back of the net. I couldn't even cash my bet out in time. How mad is that?
Gotta hold it, man.
I reckon Richarlison starts again, by the way.
If I was Ange Postecoglou, which I am not, if there was any confusion over the last few months, if I was him, my first name on that team sheet is Richarlison because he used to play for Everton. That's all the motivation. And we hate him.
Yeah, you hate him.
We hate him. I'm getting goosebumps because I hate him that much. He's a pigeon sausage.
All I would say is at least he gets it. He puts the fight in. He gets about. He's physical. And that's...
Should have started the derby.
Yeah, he should have. But again, at least he's just someone that's... He's there. He can occupy a defender. Yeah. Whereas, Brennan Johnson ain't doing that.
No, he doesn't. No, I agree with you. I think Richarlison has to start. Maddison has to start. Son has to start. Van der Ven. The midfield kind of anchors have dropped off massively.
I haven't got one.
Yeah, well, we thought it was Bissouma, but obviously not. Right, score prediction for myself. Because it's Liverpool and because we don't keep clean sheets, I will give you a goal. And I actually give you the first goal because I think it's 17 games we've conceded the first goal in the Prem this season, which is half, which is mental. We've only lost 4 games. So I will give you the first goal, but I think we come back. Do you know what? I'll go 2-1. I'll go 2-1 Liverpool. I think that's... I'd take that right now, obviously. So I'd take that. Let us know in the chat what you think. Give us your lineup predictions, your score predictions. Make sure you go and check out Abbi. I'm sure you have already, but obviously doing some great content. Me and Abbi go way back. I'm sure you know this. Brother-sister settings. So yeah, I'm going for a Liverpool win. Don't forget this episode has been brought to you today by the one, the only HelloFresh, where you can get 60. Abbi, that can't be right.
60%?
60. Is it 6?
60, lad. 60. Get the scran in, lad. Get the scran in. Get cooking.
A bit of beef. Lovely. Better than the beef we've been seeing on the pitch between Salah and Klopp. So it is what it is. So yeah, remember that. Smash that link in the description. Or if you're a Gen Zer, we've got a QR code on the bloody screen. It's too easy for you, right? And we're giving you healthy meals. I sound like a politician. Healthy meals. £3.50 per serving. And make sure you get involved because your belly will thank you.
It will.
It really will. Really healthy stuff. So Abbi, thanks so much for coming on. Really appreciate it. See you on Monday. See you on Monday.
See you on Monday.
So yeah, looking forward to that. Don't forget, we've got fan cams from outside the ground, as always. Still, the only Liverpool fan channel in the whole world to be doing fan cams outside the ground. So yeah, we'll take that.
Love that. Big up.
And then
Kop
we've
TV.
got instant match reaction, and then we've got hot topics on Monday morning with Doyle and the Scouse GK Joe Marsh. Looking forward to that. Smash the like button on this video, and we'll see you soon. Take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching this video. If you've enjoyed this, make sure you check out the rest of the channel too. There's other stuff you'll enjoy for sure.
Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe to the Kop TV.
The voice of
football's most famous dads. Come on.